Yes, I did make a PowerPoint. Only me. This is my final tribal council opening speech. First of all, Amber, welcome to the jury. You look beautiful. Thank you for adding a pop of color into the mix because right now we're kind of looking like we're going to a funeral and it's a little bit concerning. Like, nobody died. This is supposed to be exciting, y'all. I mean, you girls look fabulous in black, but damn, where's the color? To start, I just want to say I had a really tumultuous journey in this game. I was thrown around like a rag doll so much, and this started as soon as Frostbite, my closest ally, left the game. Um, that was really rough, even though the things he did say were uncalled for. I really had to reevaluate from there. But luckily, my strength in this game was using my charm to connect with people and to be likable. Um, and I didn't just do that for strategic purposes. Some of the most fascinating conversations in this game for me were me talking to Gabe about Los Angeles and me talking to Jade about Germany and me just like talking about pop divas and our favorite Big Brother contestants with Van, and then just being able to be like so silly with Angie and just like send gifts back and forth to each other. Like that was some of the most valuable things I got from this game is like my friendship with people, but personal and game did intermix here. Um so, even though Frostbite went, I was in with everyone here on Calavera. Like Mother Fart, Gabe, Angie, Jade, Ven, Fancy, like all of them I was so close with. It was like smooth sailing on this tribe. On Vertebra, my strategy was to be very, very careful with my words. I didn't want to say too much because I know that information is power. Yes, it is. And the less I could say to people, the less that they could twist and gossip about. Because when things get boring or when you start to feel stressed or in danger, you could throw anything out. And one of those things that I said by mistake could come back to bite me. So I was very cautious with who I targeted and who I went after. This is where I found the idol. And I instantly had Aubrey flashbacks because the last thing I wanted was for the whole tribe to know. And then it's out there, everyone can plan around my idol, and it loses its effect. So I made sure to act dumb every step of the way. Every time I was on a call with someone, I would be like, oh my God, I wonder who has idols. Like, it totally isn't me. Um, I'm like so scared about idols. Do you think Gabe has one? Do you think this person has one? Do you think that person has one? Like, just trying to throw people off as much as possible. On this tribe is where I formed a bond with Chloe. And again, that bond went beyond game. Me and Chloe did a challenge together, and like we were just so compatible with each other socially. We're both really, really chatty and very outgoing and loud. So it was really just a natural gravitation, and I am very happy for my friendship with Chloe. Also, me and Christian bonded a lot too. We would go on calls together and just like have heart to hearts, and he would tell me about himself, and I loved hearing his stories. Um, we'll get into the rest of that relationship later, but just know for now, those two bonds were very, very critical for my survival. So Mergiana comes around and, vertebra isn't together, vertebra isn't together. Pfft, yeah, right. Okay. I believed it at first when Honey was voted out, but then after that, things started to get ugly. I got blindsided with Ven, I got blindsided with Ethan, I got blindsided with Jade. It was starting to get ridiculous, and I was feeling like the last few drops of an ink pen. Truly, like, after Jade went, I, like, lost it. I was like, "Okay, no one includes me in votes. I'm always on the outs. Why don't they wanna include me? Like, do they think I have loose lips? Do they just think like, 'Oh, he's not important, like, let's just do it without him?'" That kind of hurt, and I think people thought at that point that I was just going to be, like, someone who rolls over and dies and is just, like, sweet as pie until, like, I'm not needed anymore, but that wasn't gonna happen. Um, I knew my social power was diminishing. Chloe wasn't really talking game with me. She never really was, but it just became clear, like, she was vertebra strong, and then me and Amber just did not get along at all. I just thought she was constantly playing victim, which I know that's harsh, Amber, but, like, everyone thought that, honestly, like, that was, like, the talk of the town. So, yeah, me and Amber had it out for each other, and then Christian, like, I asked Christian the rounds that I idled myself, like, "Is there any way you can please, like, get the vote to change, like, get it off of me like we promised?" We promised each other pre-merge that we would have a final 2 and that we would be spies for each other, and Christian was like, "I can't jeopardize my game for you, like, I'm gonna have to write your name down." And that's when I started to go off the handle. I called Angie and I was like, literally 3 minutes before tribal council, and I was like, "Listen, I'm playing the idol on myself, and then I have something else next round that we can use." And I played the idol. We got out Chibi. At this point, I had no social power left, but I felt really safe because, well, before this, okay, the bullying and harassing. After my idol play, I knew that, like, the damage was done. Chloe backstabbed me, Christian backstabbed me, so I decided I don't need to be nice anymore, and I can just, like, say whatever I want to anyone and just let out all of my frustration on other people, and make everyone feel like shit for what they did to me. Christian, I meant every word I said when I wanted a final 2 with you, and you went against it, and that really, really hurt because I would have, like, laid down the cross for you. You wouldn't have done the same for me. So, it was a hard pill to swallow, and I did want to make you guys feel like shit. Every time you guys talked in the chat, I would diminish your game, talk about how stupid you are, talk about how you're furniture, because my social game no longer mattered. I knew I was screwed. Vertebra obviously was not breaking up, despite what everyone was saying about the game being fluid. So, the truth behind the final 7 tribal is I had an extra vote. And I had told Angie alongside the idol, I have the idol this round, I'm gonna play the idol, and then next round, we have the extra vote and we can go to rocks. And Marwayne and Angie were such good allies that I like they went through it with it, and I was able to use the extra vote and go to rocks. Then Angie gets rocked out. So at this point, I'm literally just like, I'm so done. Like, seriously, I've been the vote every single round. Well, at that point, it was only 2 rounds, but before that, I was in minority 3 times in a row. Then I had to use the idol to save myself. Then Angie got rocked out. It was just awful. I was at such a low. I was so done. I had, like, given my all, and I wanted to quit for Angie, but I wasn't allowed to. And I just said, "Vote me the fuck out. I'm so done." And I just continued bullying Chloe, and then Marwayne joined in and bullied Chloe as well. So both of us miraculously got through to her maybe, or maybe she just decided for herself. She said, "I need to start making a move. I found the idol and I'm going to play it on you." And I'm like, "What?" I like, I was so sure I was going home at Final 6, and Um, I think, like I think if me and Chloe didn't have the friendship we had, it would have been a lot more difficult to convince her, but I had nurtured the relationship, and then I had given her tough love, and I had been like, "Get it together, you're gonna lose on the jury, and I'm gonna be the one to campaign for you to lose, like, you're playing like furniture. Get up, pick yourself up, and do something." And it got through, and she used the idol on me. We we stole her move, me and Marwayne, and voted Christian. But nonetheless, like, I could not be here without Chloe. And after that, for the next 2 rounds I need to wrap this up. For the next 2 rounds, like, I was trashing myself pretty bad, like, I would just, like, underplay myself, I'd be like, "I have no shot on the jury, like, the only vote I'm gonna get is Angie, like, everybody's mad at me, I just, like, am bullying everyone and, like, backstabbing everyone, and Jade's gonna vote Marwayne and blah, blah, blah." I just was, like, coming up with, like, all these reasons why I'm gonna lose, when really I know, like, I have just as much of a chance as anyone here. Like, but to Chloe, I had to make sure she thought, like, "You're gonna win against me," because I I made so many enemies, and Amber's not gonna vote me, and Gabe's not gonna vote me, and this person's and very well they might not. Y'all might not, but, um, I think I played a really freaking good game. For me to survive my name being out there, like, 6 times in a row, and then on top of that, being in minority and left out of the vote 3 times, like, I fought from the bottom up, and I played a loyal game. The only 2 people that I lied to hardcore in this game were Chibi and Gabe. Gabe, I lied to twice. They were both really unfortunate circumstances. Gabe will get more into that, I'm sure. Um, and Chibi, I did lie about voting Marwayne at, like, final t like, 10, 11, and I did lie about, like yeah, that's mostly what I lied about. I lied to Chibi about, like, Marwayne, voting Marwayne when really I was voting him. But otherwise, like, I played hella loyal, like, um, Honey, you had said my name, so I did want you out. Ven, I love you. Jade, I love you. Didn't want that to happen. Ethan didn't want that to happen. Like, Angie didn't want that to happen. Gabe didn't really want that to happen, but I was always forced into a corner, um like, I just felt, like, very small in this game, but for such, like, a small person, like, who just was, like had to be scrappy every moment and, like, climb up from the bottom to make it here with 3 vertebra, who, like, I didn't even really have a strong relationship with until, like, week 5. Marway not even till merge, and Amber certainly never, like, how both of us got here is crazy, but yeah, I think I played a really good game. I'm gonna end it here. I don't want this to go on. This has already gone on for like over 10 minutes. Bye. So, vote mocha latte. Thank you all for listening.